Nathan, Mommy's here. You called your son's name and waved your right hand. He automatically saw you and giggles running towards your direction. Mommy, I got perfect score in my test. He excitedly told you what happened in his class. You are Lee YN, and Nathan is your only son. He is the reason why you choose to continue your life after all the trials you went through. You had him when you were college, and because of that, you were forced to drop in college to support your son's need since his father is not by your side. He didn't even know that you two had a child. Since he left for the US to finish his college, your communication was cutted and you have no news about your high school sweetheart or your first love. I was talking to Jungkook, one of your closest rivals for being the top student in high school. But an incident changed your relationship when he defeated in a competition. You know how it feels to lose even more if you did everything. It hurts to accept. That time, you feel sorry for him, so you forget that you're rivals, and for the first time, you cheer him up. That's when your friendship started. Until your friendship bloomed and turned into love. You were in a relationship until you graduated from high school. You went to the same university, so you're always together. Your relationship is almost perfect, and you admit that you both became weak. Because of that, something happened between you two. Jungkook promised that no matter what happens, he will be responsible for you. Since you love him, you really trust him. But everything changed when Jungkook's mom found out about your relationship. She's against it. She doesn't want you for her son. What she wants is clear for Jungkook. She is a famous model and the daughter of the university owner. Then one day, Jungkook cried and told you that his mom wanted to send him abroad to study there. Since you were students at that time, he couldn't do anything but obey. Jungkook promised that he would continue your relationship. He also promised that he would marry you after he graduated from college. You believe in his promise. After he left, you two continued to communicate to each other. But one day, you suddenly couldn't call him anymore. That is also the time you found out you were pregnant with his child. Your mind was so messed up. He wasn't there at your side and you don't know what to do. The only clear to you that time is he needs to know that he is going to be a father. You dare to go to his parents' house, but Jungkook's mom kicked you out. She didn't believe that the father of your child was her son. She called you a slut. And that you also found out that Jungkook and Claire are living together in the US. At first you didn't believe her, but she showed you a lot of evidence, like pictures and videos, that the two of them were together. Your world really collapsed at that time. That's when you realized that maybe that is the reason why Jungkook cut his communication with you, because he chose Claire, then you. In shame because you got pregnant without a father, you were forced to drop out of college and go back to the province. You were so depressed that you almost killed yourself. Good thing your sister saw you. She helped you to overcome what you went through. In mercy, God, it's like He touched your heart and you woke up to the fact that He won't give you a test that you can't overcome. Little by little, you adjusted your life. Since your sister has a small cafe, you worked there so you could buy your baby needs. Slowly, you forgot Jungkook. Until you give birth to a boy. You raised him alone, since that time your sister got married and migrated to New York because her husband was a foreigner. After 4 years, your sister decided to settle down in your country. She opened two cafe branches in the city. You were the one who managed in one branch, so you decided to return to Seoul. 2 years pass, you and your son living peacefully in Seoul. Let's go, you said and held the hand of your 5-year-old son, and start walking back to the cafe since it's close to the school. Even though you are busy, you make sure you give him enough time. While you were walking, Nathan was talking about something. You suddenly stared at him and realized that as he grows up, he became look like his dad. Jungkook also has a lot of likes and dislikes that he inherited. Mommy, huh? Are you saying something? Mommy, look, there is a new Taekwondo school open. Can I learn Taekwondo so that when there is a bad person, I can protect you? You were amazed on what your son said. Imagine, at his young age, he thought to protect you. You really want to learn? He nods again and again. He's obviously excited. And since it's close to your cafe, you won't have any trouble for sending him and picking him up. So you agree. One week later, the bell rang, indicating that someone had entered. Good afternoon, the instructor said, but he was very surprised when he saw the man who had just entered. Yeah, Jungkook, long time no see. When did you come back? 1 week ago. I heard that you opened a new branch, so I thought about going here. Am I really your reason? Or you just want to run away from your mom? Unclear. Honestly, I'm so sick of them. My mom forced me to marry that girl even though she knew that I didn't like that girl. Even in the US, I was surprised when that girl suddenly came into my house. So, what's your plan? I don't know. All I know is I can't marry someone I don't love. By the way, did you find the girl you were looking for? Jungkook looks down because he is not comfortable talking about you. He's still hurt after he found out from your mom that you got pregnant by another man. 6 years ago, someone stole his laptop. After that, all his social media accounts got hacked. He created new account to contact you, but you didn't answer his email, chat, or calls until he found out that you got pregnant by another man. At first, he didn't believe it, but your mom sent him your pictures being pregnant. You don't know that his mom secretly follow you. Jungkook was really angry with you for cheating on him. For him, he was loyal to you. So why you did that to him? No, I haven't seen her yet. You should meet her as soon as possible so you can have closure, so you can move on with her. Jungkook was about to speak again until his eyes landed on the boy sitting in the corner while watching his phone. Who is that kid? New student? Maybe his mom is busy so she hasn't picked him up. Jungkook stood up and without a second thought, he sat next to Nathan. Hi, who are you waiting for? Nathan looked up and saw Jungkook. He smiled and says, My mom. Why? Where is your dad? If your mom is busy, your dad should pick you. Nathan kept quiet. Jungkook knew that something was wrong with his question. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't need to answer my question, he said. My mom said my father left her when she was pregnant with me. I heard her talking to my aunt. She said my dad doesn't know that I exist in this world. At that time, Jungkook felt a lot of pain in his heart, especially when he saw the child crying. He felt guilty about it, so he offered him a food. And since he knew that children's favorite was chocolate, that's what he offered. Do you want a chocolate? But Nathan shook his head. I'm allergic to chocolate. Jungkook was surprised because he also allergic to chocolate. Really? Me too. Then what's your favorite? Banana milk? Jungkook laughed because that's also his favorite. They continued talking, and Jungkook found out that they have a lot in common. Jungkook was even more surprised when Gibson spoke. Bro, look at him carefully. That kid looks like you. Jungkook stared at the boy and realized that Gibson was right. They are look alike. Jungkook was about to ask the boy, but the bell rang and a woman came in. I'm sorry, coach, I'm late. Nathan, mommy is here, you said, and look at the direction where Nathan was. The man next to your child caught your attention automatically. Your eyes got really big and your knees trembled. You felt unexplainable feelings. The person who promised to marry you but cheated on you instead was here in front of you after 6 years. Why in? You are the mother of this child? He didn't say anything. He just came to Nathan and picked him up. Thank you, coach, you said, and left. You left the building with your son, but Jungkook followed you. Wait, let's talk, he said calmly. In his mind, he was mad at you. But now that you are here in front of him, why can't he be mad at you? We don't have anything to talk about, you said with a slightly high-pitched voice, since you still can't forget that he chose Claire over you. Why are you mad at me? Shouldn't I be the one to be angry with you because you got pregnant by another man? Why you didn't wait for me? I told you we will get married after I finish my college. As if you're possessed by a demon. From what you heard, that makes your blood boiled. In your anger, you kick his knee, and because of that, he fell and knelt in front of you. Is that what you think of me? Or is that what your mom told you? Do you know what I went through from your mom when I told her that I was pregnant of your child? What? He asked with full of confusion. I don't understand anything. Never mind. We're okay now. Just have fun with Claire. You turn your back on him, leaving him dumbfounded. Jungkook's mind was messed up. He was so frustrated and anxious. He was so desperate to know the whole truth. So he decided to confront his mom. When he arrived at the house, he saw Claire happily talking to her mom. She immediately stood up and approached Jungkook to kiss him. But again, Jungkook avoided her kiss. Mom, answer me. Is it true that the father of Wyan's child is me? Her mom raised her brows and said, she's lying. It's obvious that she just wants your financial support. Maybe the guy who made her pregnant left them. And since she saw you, she told you that you're the father. That's impossible. I know she can't do that. Besides, if she wanted money, then why she didn't ask for anything? I hope you're not the reason why our relationship got messed up. Because once I found out that you're involved, forget me as your son. Jungkook, watch your words. She's your mom. I know. That's why I give her a chance to confess. DNA is just a way for me to know if that child is really my son. After he said that, he walked out the door. Wait, where are you going? Claire asked. To my family. I need to reunite my family, Jungkook replied. But what about me? I'm your girlfriend. Jungkook laughed and said, there is no us. We never be together. And one thing, I don't love you. Jungkook slammed the door and rode his car to go to see you. He was planning to ask your permission to have a DNA for him and Nathan. Not because he doesn't believe you, but to clear your name to his mom, so he can prove that his mom was wrong. What he doesn't know is that Claire is planning to temper the DNA result, so that Jungkook will be angry with you forever and marry her. Actually, Jungkook's mom is not really bad. Claire is just threatening her. She said she would take back all of her investments in Jun's company if his mom doesn't choose her to be Jungkook's wife.